Today we're going to take a ride and visit New Harmony State Park and enjoy the fall colors. So come along with us and we ride around the loop and look at all the colors and visit many of the picnic areas and features. I skipped the short drive it takes to get to the main gate. As we get to the main gate, a little bit about New Harmony State Park. It has about 3,500 acres and is a spread out park, which is used very little, which is quite surprising. The park itself hosts over 200 campsites. It has 11 cabins and many trails. There are day use horseback riding and mountain bike trails. We will visit each one of these as we go around the loop. For those that have never been to New Harmony State Park, we will include all of the video on the loop on the main drive. One time we'll cut is when we have to backtrack or if somebody's there that we don't want to show. Coming up here on the left, you'll see a big parking lot, and that used to be where the swimming pool was. It was closed a few years ago due to the lack of visitors and the amount of repair and cost to operate. That area is now used for events like art craft shows and different events that they have. Good places for people to visit and park. We're going to turn right here and head up into the Big Oak and Pecan shelter houses and the playground area. We're going to stop here and have a lunch with our grandkids and let them play a little bit. As we leave the Big Oak and Pecan shelter house area, we'll turn right and head back along the loop, and we will head towards the Wabash River boat ramp and picnic area. As we drive back here this way, one of the downsides to the swimming pool area and the campground was the distance. It was about a mile, and you either had to bike ride or catch a ride back and forth. And you had a big downhill, and then you had to go back up a hill. So it was quite inconvenient for campers to use. But in its day, it was always full. As we get ready to turn right to head back to the Wabash boat ramp and picnic area, you can see the hill ahead that you had to climb back up to get to the campground. We head right now and leave the main loop. We're heading back to the Wabash River and boat ramp. We'll turn left up here and go to the boat ramp first, and then we'll go on back to the picnic area and the river. We stopped here and got out and went and looked at the river and let the grandkids enjoy the playground back here at the picnic area. The Wabash River right now is pretty low, and you can see the sandbars out there. And across the river is Illinois, where people come in and ride around on the sandbars and play. As we leave the Wabash picnic area, we will skip ahead to where we turn and go right back onto the main loop again and start heading back around. As we head around the loop here, we'll start heading up a hill that I always thought would be fun to try to run soapbox cars on or derby cars on when I was much younger. I always like driving this part of the park because as you're going up, you can see ravines on each side and some nice big trees in the area. And at this time of year, it can be really beautiful. As we get up top of the hill here, this picnic area has been closed off, once again due to low visitation and the cost of maintaining. It has been turned into part of the mountain bike trail area. As we turn right off the main loop, we're going to head to Sycamore Ridge. This area here is designated for the mountain bikes. It does have a parking area and also a shelter house back here too that can be used for picnics. Once again, I will cut out the return trip, so we'll turn right when we get back off and head to the loop. Off to the left here is Cherry Hill shelter house area. There was people in there, so I didn't want to disturb them and swing through. We'll turn right once again off the main loop, and this will take us back to the youth camping and the parking area for the day use horse trails. First we'll visit the youth campground area, which has two different areas along with a awards area, and then we'll head back to the horse trails and then skip back out to the main loop. Heading right back out on the main loop. We're going to head now towards where the main ranger station is, and then also turn into the campground and take a quick view through the campground area. We're now going to turn left and head into the campground area and head to the gate for the entrance to the campground and the cabins. As we go through here, you'll see where I cut out spaces here. There was kids, and I didn't want to show them on the video, out messing around. There's a lot of campers getting set up for a Halloween event that's coming up, and they come sometimes a whole month ahead of time to get set up. These campsites up here in the front are a little bit bigger. They got full hookups, and some have pull-throughs. And we'll head right, and this is where you go back to the cabins. There's 11 different cabins back here. We'll drive through and run around the loop, and then I'll cut out and we'll head down the rest of the campground. We'll turn right here and head on back, and I'll let you guys see all the campsites, and there's several different playgrounds. Also back here is the nature preserve and other nature interest. I'm going to skip ahead and go through the gate and then head back to the main loop. We'll head left here and get back on the main loop, and this will take us back to where we tied in and took off and went to the Wabash picnic area. This pretty well completes the big loop we have to go through, and we'll jump ahead and go up to where the front of the state park is and head off to the next shelter housing. We'll shoot off to the right here, and this takes us to the Sweet Gum shelter area. This has also got a youth field where you can play sports in. We stopped here and let the grandkids out and let them play on the playground equipment a little bit before we head back. And we're going to jump back out and get on the main drive, heading out to the main gate. As we head through the main gate, you'll also see off to the left where there's a visitor center. And we hope you enjoyed the ride through the state park and enjoyed the first of the fall colors. Check out our other videos and like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.